Imagine this. You've been doing everything right. Affirmations every morning. Vision boards filled with your dream life. Hours of meditation, journaling, even scripting your future. Yet somehow, your manifestations feel stuck. What if I told you that the reason isn't because the law of attraction isn't real, but because there's another hidden law at play? A spiritual law so overlooked, most people never even hear about it. And yet, it's the one that silently decides whether your manifestations flow to you or slip away. Today, we're going to uncover this spiritual law nobody talks about. And once you understand it, your entire approach to manifestation will shift. But before we dive in, ask yourself this. What if the universe doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you're ready to hold? Most people are familiar with the law of attraction. It has become one of the most popular spiritual concepts in the world. Books, films, and endless YouTube videos talk about it. The idea is simple. Focus on what you want, and eventually, you'll attract it. And while there's some truth in that, there's also a silent frustration that many people carry. They focus, they visualize, they even affirm their desires every day, and yet their life looks exactly the same. Have you ever felt that? That strange disconnection between what you want and what actually shows up? If so, you're not alone, and this is where the missing law comes into play. The universe doesn't respond to what you want. It doesn't even respond to what you say. It responds to what you are. That's the missing law, the law of awareness. You see, your awareness is the projector of your reality. Think of it like this. Imagine walking into a dark theater. The room is completely empty, except for a huge white screen. Suddenly, a film begins to play. That film didn't magically exist on the screen. It came from the projector at the back of the room. The projector determines what appears on the screen. Now here's the key. In your life, you are the projector. Your awareness, your inner state, is what beams outward and shapes the screen of your reality. This is why so many people struggle. They repeat affirmations, saying things like, I am wealthy or I am loved. But deep down, their awareness is still stuck in lack, in loneliness, in fear. And the universe doesn't reflect the words. It reflects the awareness. Let's go deeper. Awareness isn't just what you think. It's what you truly feel. It's the silent, invisible vibration you carry all day long. For example, if you walk through the world with an awareness of I am not enough, then no matter how many times you tell yourself otherwise, life will mirror back situations, people, and events that reinforce that belief. You'll attract relationships that don't value you, opportunities that fall through, and challenges that make you question yourself. But here's the incredible part. Once you shift your awareness, reality must shift with it. The mirror has no choice. It doesn't decide what to reflect, it simply reflects. That means if you change the film running in the projector, if you expand your awareness, suddenly the entire screen of your life begins to change. Think of awareness like the soil in which your desires are planted. If the soil is toxic, full of doubt, fear, and negativity, then even the most beautiful seed of intention will struggle to grow. But if the soil is rich, filled with faith, clarity, and expansion, then even the smallest seed will blossom into something magnificent. This is the missing law. Awareness isn't about chasing or forcing. It's about becoming. You don't get what you want. You don't even get what you believe. You get what you are aware of being. Let me give you an example. Imagine two people standing in the same crowded city street. One person's awareness is locked into stress, noise, and frustration. All they notice are the honking cars, the pushy crowds, the rush of life. The second person's awareness is tuned into opportunity. They notice the inspiring energy of the city, the hidden conversations, the doors opening around them. Same environment, same moment, yet two completely different realities. Why? Because awareness filters everything. Your awareness is like a frequency. If you tune a radio to a certain station, that's the music you'll hear. If you're tuned to lack, you'll hear the song of lack. If you're tuned to abundance, you'll hear the song of abundance. And here's the revelation. The music was always there. All the stations exist simultaneously, but your awareness determines which one you actually experience. So, the first step in mastering reality isn't to demand it to change. It's to become aware of what you're currently tuned into. Stop for a moment and ask yourself, what am I aware of being right now? Am I aware of being stressed, limited, and small? Or am I aware of being powerful, abundant, and limitless? Awareness is the hidden law nobody talks about, yet it's the foundation of everything. Before you can attract, you must become. Before you can manifest, you must embody. And before life can change, your awareness must shift. This is the secret the great spiritual teachers try to share. It's why ancient texts talk about being still and knowing. It's why masters of manifestation tell us to live as if. Because the universe doesn't care about what you're waiting for. It only mirrors what you are aware of right now. The good news? Awareness is not fixed. You can expand it, shift it, and choose it in every moment. And the moment you do, your entire reality begins to reshape itself around you. Here's why most people fail at manifesting. They confuse wanting with allowing. Wanting is heavy. It carries desperation. It's an energy that screams, I don't have it yet. Allowing, on the other hand, is light. It whispers, it's already mine, and I'm open to receive it in the best way possible. Think of a river. Water always flows downstream with ease. That's the natural order. But when you push against the current, you exhaust yourself and move nowhere. That's exactly what happens when you try to force manifestation. The more you push, the more resistance you create. The more resistance you create, the further your desires drift away. And ironically, it's often when you stop forcing, when you finally let go, that things begin to flow into your life. What does it actually mean to allow? It doesn't mean you sit back and do nothing. It means you shift your energy from control to trust. Surrender is not giving up, it's aligning. Picture this. You've ordered something online. You click purchase, and you trust the delivery is on its way. You don't refresh the page 100 times a day. You don't stalk the delivery driver. You trust the process. Manifestation works the same way. Once you set your intention, visualize, and align your actions, your job is not to control the timeline. Your job is to prepare yourself to receive. This is the heart of the law of allowing. Sparkles, you release control. Sparkles, you trust divine timing. Sparkles, you hold the vibration of already having. And in that vibration, the universe moves mountains for you. There are countless examples of this in real life. Have you ever noticed that when you stop obsessing about something, it suddenly shows up? The moment you stop checking your phone, the text arrives. The moment you stop worrying about money, an opportunity lands in your lap. That's the law of allowing in action. Here's a story. A woman was desperate to manifest her soulmate. She journaled daily, scripted affirmations, even carried crystals everywhere. But she was holding on so tightly that her energy screamed lack. Finally, she got tired and said, "Universe, I'm done. If it's meant for me, bring it. If not, I'll focus on living my life." So how do you actually apply this hidden law in your daily life? Here are the steps. Set the intention clearly. Speak your desire. Visualize it. Feel it. Write it down. Place your order with the universe. Release control. Stop obsessing over how or when. Your only job is the what and the why. Align your actions. If you want love, go where love flows. Be social, connect, open your heart. If you want abundance, take steps that invite abundance. Shift to trust. Whenever fear creeps in, remind yourself, it's already mine. I don't chase, I attract. Celebrate now. Act as if it's already done. Gratitude raises your vibration and signals the universe that you're ready. This isn't blind faith, it's energetic alignment. Here's where the law of allowing goes deeper. Most people think they're blocked because the universe is slow. In truth, they're blocked because deep down, they don't feel worthy of what they're asking for. You can't allow something you secretly believe you don't deserve. That's why self-worth is the key to this law. When you believe you're worthy, you stop chasing. You stop begging. You simply open your hands and allow the blessings to flow in. The universe isn't withholding, it's waiting for you to open the door. When you start practicing the law of allowing, something magical happens. Life feels lighter. You stop living in resistance and start living in flow. You stop questioning if you're on the right path and start trusting the timing of your path. And as you do, manifestation stops being a struggle and becomes natural. The truth is, you were never meant to force your dreams. You were meant to align with them the next time you set an intention, remember this hidden spiritual law. Allowing is the missing key. Don't just attract. Don't just visualize. Allow. Release control. Trust divine timing. Know your worth. Because when you stop chasing and start allowing, the universe has no choice but to deliver. Now let me leave you with this. What could flow into your life right now if you stopped holding on so tightly?